Listen.
Yeah. Yes, God. Get that out of there.
Hey, it's for horses. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, Matty Rants. We're going to talk about Drag Race España Season 3 finale. Oh, I'm trying so hard to give a lot today for something that gave me nothing, to be honest with you. And I'm going to have a few opinions, of course. But, that just was not a fun way to end the season. The show itself has been just kind of nonsense since, we had such a high run from season 1 and season 2. And then we got all of this nonsense. Oh, baby, when I tell you it's the short Javi for you, has something against certain people on the show. The conversation with Ornella on the runway was ridiculous. And we already saw where this was going. So am I sad it's over? Am I going to miss, my days of watching Drag Race España? No. When Clover is the best dancer for the entirety of a music video production that found its way on stage, and she was there for 5 seconds, and I'm watching her and Bestia eat, that tells you something here. The finale lip sync didn't give me what I wanted. Some baby had a sparkler on their chest while the other one undid their belt. Bitch, girl. Anywho, okay, listen. Come on, Matt. Wake it up. We're going to talk about this show today, and I'm going to get right back to what I was doing. Tomorrow, we'll have a conversation about Queen of the Universe. I will be going live around the same time, and I'm going to be dragging that for basically an hour and giving you my opinions on why I didn't even want to watch the season. And now that I'm doing my binge watch tonight, what I'm going to feel tomorrow about whatever said happened with that show. But this show, Drag Race España, which is getting an All-Stars, it was interesting, to say the least. But I do want to make sure that we don't send anybody hate today, that we don't send the show hate. We're just giving our opinions about what we witnessed on our television screens. Shout out to Marta Mama. I see you in the chat. I can't believe that if you were watching that live, that they would just cut right at the end with the winner is, and that's it. The amount of anger and seething rage in my tweets that would follow if that were to be the case with myself. But no, I unfortunately had to see what took place. But yes, justice for Ornella, justice for Clover, justice for Paquita, justice for Pink Chadora, low key. Like, it's just, let's get my socials out the way. At MattyRants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the MattyRants. There's a Linktree link in the description. Just hit that button. It'll take you to my Twitter, Instagram, and Patreon. For Patreon, as low as $1 a month, you can watch my reactions to multiple shows, including this nonsense that we're talking about today. For as low, again, as $1 a month. I actually just uploaded this episode on Patreon. So if you want to check out my unenthusiastic reaction, plus some Mamo-chan camera, tune into the Patreon. It's a good time, as low as $1. I am about to start memberships on YouTube, but I would like your suggestions as far as what emojis you would like to have with the memberships. I'm not going to do anything crazy like certain YouTubers and charge a lot for it. It's only going to be like $1 a month sort of situation. I don't know how memberships work yet. YouTube has been begging me to do it. I shouldn't say begging, but they literally let me know every time I log in, you have the option, set your memberships up. But I'm like, I need to have like cool stuff for the babies to have for my family, like Mamu-chan, emojis, like panel exclusive kind of emojis, meme emojis, that kind of stuff. So I don't know how to do that. So I've got to figure that out. Once I have that figured out, I'll have it set up and it'll be just a little extra like thing you can do to have like cooler emojis, all that kind of stuff, highlighted chats, this, that, and the other, but nothing like, to where I'm like $10 for some exclusive. No, just like a regular dollar a month kind of situation, just like Patreon. So, Bookable and Cameo. Also, reminder, if you want to drop a tip in my jar for your boy hosting today for sitting through an entire season of this, single father of one. It's PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants. Venmo MattyRants. Thank you so much for tuning in again. Thank you all so much for following me through on the España journey. Y'all know that I do cover the majority of the Drag Race franchises, with my home, of course, franchise being the one I cover the most, Drag Race out here in the States, RuPaul's Drag Race, and of course, All Stars 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You know the rest of it. 8's going to be running for a couple more episodes, so we'll be in there through July, kids. But I do know that Drag Race Mexico is currently on my roster. For those of you who watch Drag Race Mexico, I do my reviews on Fridays. So when it comes out tomorrow, be on the lookout for that reaction on my Patreon, as well as my review then to follow on Friday. Also, for those of you who are familiar with my Patreon, I was having little issues with my videos and possibly having to move to a different platform. I have submitted my request and they've given me my exemption, so we have no issues on Patreon. Thank you, Vimeo. Now, we got to say some stuff because I'm going to be kind of, whatever. I'm going to get my best Javi today. I'm going to do my best Javi impression. Long-haired bottom Javi, whatever one that is. This program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, or wigs. All opinions expressed by Matty Rants and program participants are so their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program, so please don't be rude. And if you feel uncomfortable after viewing this, by all means, consume some Mattivia and have yourself a good poot. And by Mattivia, I mean head over to dragqueenmerch.com. That's dragqueenmerch.com. I need to put it in my YouTube shop because I can set that up so y'all can see where my merch is a lot better. It's a quicker link. But if you go through my description, there is a link and you get yourself some Mattivia shirts, Rant Pack shirts. The panel and Sundays are best with the panel tank tops, t-shirts, and stickers. Shout out to Bible Girl and Company. I just don't care. Like on a real note, this was like just one of those long run throughs of just, oh, we already know where this is going. And then what we have to do is sit and witness and watch people get critiqued not really fairly, in my opinion. And I it just made the entire experience not worthwhile. No shade to Kelly Roller. You should not be up there. And I'm going to just be very matter of fact about that. Not even to be disrespectful, because your drag is valid. You are an amazing queen in your own right. But like, all tea, what are you doing there? Ornella should have had at least 2 wins. Petita should have had just 2 wins. Vanya, I'm here for the 2. I'm fine with that. Maybe subtract, but I'm keeping them 2. I am. But like, let's be very clear. Kelly should have been removed and somebody else should be in that position. And it should be someone, I even am going to put in Pink Chidora into this conversation because she had a win. She had a win. And the 2 people being eliminated part, I think that's where I immediately was turned off from this show. I was already like going through it with the hobbies being kind of rude and this, that, and the other. And then some of the critiques not really matching the energy because they're giving even something today when they said Kelly Roller, it's fine that you're low-key a mess. This is what they were alluding to. We live for all that. We wish we could take back some of our critiques to then get to Ornella and talk about whether she's on the gas or on the brake. And then also, maybe we just don't understand you. I didn't understand that because how is someone tall, Javi, who I'm talking to now, and the short one too, y'all are 2 peas in the pods here, 2 peas in the pod. You can't be emotional from someone and then not have any sort of relation to understanding who they are and what they are conveying. When you say something like, they're on the break. Like you can't have it both ways. Like, oh, you've done so many things to make me emotional, and we've seen so much with your outfits and this, that, and the other. Yet, no, stop right there. You continued your sentence because you thought it was like eating, but it wasn't. It was quite starved. And it was very annoying to see you two struggle to compete, to be nasty in certain situations. So, Prim, you're just sitting there, and I don't understand half the stuff that's coming. I was like, what is going on this season? I'm cool with Anna locking and her wanting to be in the, I'm giving you my fashion critique mode of it. Sometimes I thought her vision was a little skewed, and it was favored towards Petita the entire season, maybe because of aesthetic style wise. That's just me, and that's how I feel about it. It was very annoying, mostly from the judges panel. The queens, not so much. I don't dislike anybody on the show, none of them. Even hear me, I'm no hate to Kelly either, but it's like the judges made this a very unenjoyable season for me. The way that things were played out story wise was stupid, not fun at all. And if that's something you came here for sunshine and roses, I'm not that guy. I keep it 100. Your 100 may be a whole nother vision than mine. But this was very much a drudging, another word that starts with a D, experience. It was just like, oh my God, hurry up and get there, because this bitch had 4 wins. No, you got people up there, 2 people with no wins. And Vanya with 2. Come on now. Like, we didn't know what was about to happen. Let's go ahead and start this up so I can get back to my day. I'm a completionist, and there have been times when I let shows go and I felt bad about not finishing the show out. But I said, no, I'm gonna keep España. I've already done 2 seasons of this. Because season 2 of Down Under was so good, I am gonna try to review season 3. But if it's horrible, it's horrible. And then we're going to go on from there. And then also I'm going to get to Brazil. I've started Mexico. We ain't stopping. That's 3 Drag Race France 2, season 2. Bitch, I'm going to be busy. I have 4 international franchises that I'm covering. Y'all better tune in for all of them too. They said, Matt, you didn't do Sweden and Belgium. For good reason. I'm going to get to these other ones though. It's sad to see that Clover had to leave in such a way like that, honestly, especially for how things went out for her through the entire season. It's nice that everyone's happy moving forward. Oh, this is going to be a very quick review, kids. Like, because I was annoyed watching this entire episode. I was like, why are we here? They could have just wrapped this for the last 25 minutes of the episode. We would have understood what was going on. Actually, start at the music video. That's when they should start this episode. Forget the podcast that was unnecessary. Forget all of this walkthrough shit. You should have just announced everything with a bunch of pretty pictures. It's been a long season, but this is what's going on. Oh, that's right, Philippines. You know what's up. I just saw that too. Man, I'm gonna be busy. Shout out to all my international franchises as well as my international Rant pack. Appreciate y'all down. Keeping your boy working here. We got a lots to cover. Lots. Okay, so their maxi challenges. Supreme has a music video where they're gonna do her song. They must write lyrics that are original lyrics. That's cool, right? Really great. Awesome. And then they're going to perform in a music video and then also on stage live. It's live singing, is it? And of course, that's amazing. Then, because this is that last episode and we must fill in time, we're going to go ahead and create a podcast. Apparently, it's a real one. I don't know. I don't care. And they basically just went over the last things they said the previous episode. I kid you. Okay. Sometimes this is where I go, if your finale was only 45 minutes, we'd be fine. This was an hour and 17 minutes, y'all. Like, there was so much fill-in, and it was all things we've already gone over before, which is okay. I get it. The show is people who like all that. That's fabulous. It's fine. I was tired. This entire season was so long. Like, I was just like, oh my God. Like, every episode is forever. This is killing me. I didn't care about none of it. None of it. I'm not even gonna like front like how the girls be like, oh, he's nice now. No, I didn't care about none of it. I didn't care about it. Watch my reaction. I cut. Like I was like, no, like I don't want to hear everything all over again and how Supreme is friends with everybody. I just want to hear it. They went through their lyrics, fun stuff, cute. I can't. I can't. I didn't see. That's another reason too. I saw Marta talking about that, and I knew, oh, I'm not gonna like this. I'm not gonna like this. They also, in a way, even with when they talked to Petita on the runway and how they were talking to her about like her overcoming this, that, and the other. I was like, what the fuck are they talking about? Like, what? It, I was tired, to say the least. I was tired to say the least. But they danced, they got their choreography together. Okay, great. Like, no. No, I can't do it. I can't do it. This is like honestly, y'all, this may be a 45-minute, 30-minute review. Y'all know me. You know I talk for hours. I just do not care. I just don't care. So corny. I just do not care. No. Mamu-chan. Oh my God. My poor cat. Where are you? Hold on, y'all. Oh. Where is it? Mamu-chan, where is it? Hold on, y'all. Something happened. Where is it? Oh, I don't have my glasses. I can't see. This is too much. Okay, hold on. Okay. Oh, okay. Hold on just 1 second, y'all. Excuse me. Something interesting happened. Hold on. Oh, goodness gracious. That scared you, huh, Papa? He was like, what the fuck is that? Okay, so we had a minor spillage. I had got up and I knocked the ring light out. And so I picked it back up, but I had a bottle of water sitting on the table and it spilled over. And Mamu-chan is directly under, but it missed him by a little bit. So I'm like, Mom, are you okay? He's looking at me like, Dad, it's wet. What's happening? All right. I know, Bubba. Come here. I know. I'm sorry. You, and you just like, I don't care. This cat, I swear to God. Oh, I had a lot of electrical equipment on my table, so that's why I'm like, let's be careful. Just make sure everything's good. Nothing got wet. Lovely. Including Mamu-chan. Okay. All right, that's good. All right. Thank you for your patience, everybody. Back up, Mamu. Back up, Mamu-chan. Give me your tail. Your tail is wet. Give me your tail. Thank you, Papa. Thank you. Okay. At least he's not afraid of water, because every time I take a shower, he tries to jump in and it's not fun. I've had to pull him out twice already. All right. Thank you for your patience. That was fun. See, now that woke me up. Look at that, Mamu-chan. I had to get up from the desk to wake my ass up. Let's talk about these people. Anna Locking, you haven't missed once this season. I have nothing negative to say about your look. Supreme, you look lovely too. This may be the best the hobbies have looked this entire season, even though, you know, I don't know, the like short hobbies given like gay matador tees or flamenco dancer. And then like tall hobby looks like he's about to read a soliloquy. but like no one will be there to listen. And we hear him often when we pass him by on that one corner of the street that smells like urine. Yeah, but they all look nice, I'm sure. I'm sure they do. They've got to. Yes, they're there. They absolutely look good. They do. Let's talk about this music video. Now, cute. It was cute. Now, it was cute. It was cute. I think certain people had better rooms that they were able to work with. As far as lyrics go, I only enjoyed, if I were to be honest with you, I kind of liked Kelly's and Ornella's. It just flowed a little bit better for me personally, but I also, I guess, enjoyed their backgrounds a little bit more than Vanya and Petita's, who I was like, okay for Vanya, and then Petita, I was like, all right, Petita likes to do these random little cat vogues or whatever, and it just always looks so sad. She be doing it all wrong. She be like this girl. Okay, hold on. This bothers me when girls. This is not voguing with your hands up like this. Like you need to twist that wrist and twist that wrist and twist and a 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 like. I get my nerves get so bad. It's not open here. It's boom, like you boom, kaboom, 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 like that. Like she do that too much, and I'd be looking at her like, "What are you doing?" Like you looked at the video and saw the wrong part of it. Like it's not here. You're not asking for something. You are serving, darling. Anywho, past that point. Past that point. That's just me. That's my knowledge. I like Kelly's room a lot better. I thought Kelly had the best room. It was beautiful. Actually, Kelly looked really good in this room, and I enjoyed her lyrics. It was very fun and enjoyable, to be honest with you. And Ornella's too. Like I was like, oh, theirs was nice. I was like, oh, that was nice. But I thought they kind of ate it up. It was a fun video. I would never buy this song. I would never listen to it again after this episode. I wouldn't come back to this if they had to force me to. The pain, excruciating. But for what it was worth, I thought it was a great video and it was an interesting song. And the button bit was, okay. Mm-hmm. So when they got to the stage, because this ain't no drag race show unless we take it to the stage, unless we get there. Mamu, Bubba, where you at? You being a butt, oh my goodness. Now he's activated. Jesus. Hold on, y'all. What do you want from me? Okay, so it was I enjoyed it. The dances were great. There was a lot of confetti in the air or hearts. I still think that Clover and Bestia ate up their parts when they came out, and everybody joined them on stage, and it was crazy. I feel bad for whoever had to clean that up. It was so much. It was still falling. Best drag, everybody. First up is Vanya Vanilla. Now, Marta, I don't know if my subtitles were all over the place, but her description of this dress was, for me, I was like, what? She said, she said, I am giving you my Asia fantasy. I said, oh, okay. And then it proceeded to go into her describing a takeout option from a Chinese restaurant of sweet and sour pork and rice. And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, did you just describe yourself as the L7 at somebody's restaurant for your dress because it's red and gold like China? I sat there for y'all don't even know. I was like, what? Like, why would that be your description? And then it's your best drag. I was like, so wait. I was like, huh? So, Rich. Oh, okay, so that wasn't just me. I was over here like, I was like, what? I was like, I don't know. Okay, Marty, it's me and you, because I was sitting here like, wait. It was this bitch when she said it was the sweet and sour pork, y'all. It blew. I said, well, if she wins, she'll be right in the same presence as Sharon. Oh, stop. No, bitch, I said, let me give you my Asia fantasy. I'm serving it up just like this with a sweet and sour pork and steamed rice. I was like, what? We're describing an order of food? Yo. All right, listen. Everything, I think it looks lovely outside of you saying all of that. I'll be honest with you. Had Vanya come out there and just told me it was a red dress and her favorite color is red and the dragon symbolizes this, that, and the, I'd have been just fine. Nope. Dragonis or whatever Miss Mama from Game of Thrones, Daenerys, Donata, doo like whatever. I'd have been fine with that. It was the food for me. I was like, not that you associate. Okay, anywho, and moving on. I thought it was a nice dress. I hated her explanation. This is beautiful. She looks old. I'm sorry. She looks beautiful, but this is maiden, honey. Like, as much as like the patchwork to this is really gorgeous, as much as like I get it, but like, baby, where are you? Who is this? Who is this older woman? You look like you run an estate house for girls that you don't like, that somehow women end up missing in your care. It's giving me a 3-part movie series. That is bad movies, but like, we're gonna watch it. She is the second youngest after Clover. ×2, Marta, ×2. Tres, actually, that's 3. Matthew. Why I say tres? Wait a minute. The way I'm saying it too was like Tresemme versus like, anywho, ooh la la. No shade. God bless this baby. God bless her. She's sickening. But and I think this is beautiful work. It's with the hair and the hand positions and the sleeves. Like, I thought she was about to give someone some like, I gotta think of something real old. Hold on. What is that cough medicine from back in the day that used to like put hair on people's chests? Oh, what's the name of it? Oh, Anacin, something like, oh God, I can't think of the name of it. It's like they would have a spoon of it and it would just taste so cod liver oil. There we go. It should, like, she's about to serve someone some cod liver oil, baby, just to get their, throats itchy or something. There it is. That's what I was trying to get to. Okay. If you know what movie I'm referencing with that, then props to you. But good for her. Good for her. You know what, Kelly? I didn't hate this. This is probably my favorite look you've done on the show. I'll be honest with you. I always say it does look like you're walking like a transformer because you're in roller skates. I don't care what anybody. Castor oil too. That's the other one. Cod liver and castor. That was the one I was originally thinking of. Thank you, Jose. Thank you. That was the one. I wanted to talk to them judges after they spoke to you today and then proceeded to go to Ornella and then give her the business. I was very frustrated with what they had to say. I was like, wow, interesting. But no, this is, I wasn't mad at it. I just think that she walks like, in them roller skates. It's weird. The whole season, and that's her thing. And I'm like, I get it, Hey, mind you, she's the first one in Drag Race history we can say had roller skates on the entire time. Majority, right? Entire time. This was my favorite look from well, I mean, I guess I'm being biased here since I love Ornella Gongola. Um, what I received this was like a deconstructed material girl that gives sort of uh a play on masculinity with the suit going into the dress. So it's like that play on like the material girl, like material male girl world in between, none of the gender expression. I enjoyed it. I thought it was puss puss. I thought it was everything. I was like, really? The way they talked to her, I was like, yo. I was like, yo, this is weird. But I love this. And I'm normally not a fan of that kind of pink. I like the lighter pink, but this is kind of this ate. As the girls would say, Ornella, this ate, honey. This peed, actually. I like that better. This peed. It was so good I lost my bowels, honey. Ooh, peed. Anywho, what did I do? What did I do? Oh, so this is what I did. This is what I did. Now we're moving through this because yep. And we're gonna do these babies. Maybe not in the order of eliminated. I may have forgotten, but at the same time, I still remember who these people are. And they brought looks they wanted to show us here. Maria Edilia is first. You know, hey. Drag Chuchi is next. Lord, my goodness, it's just it's yeah, okay. All right. I might want this deer to see me in the middle of the wilderness. But all right. All right. Okay. This is giving. I think this is pretty, but no shade channel. I thought you were going to be giving me way more this season. But no, I thought this was cute. I was here for it. Looks like she got slashed. She's a zombie girl, something of the sort. Whatever. The Macarena. Lovely. I enjoyed this look. I thought she was pretty. I was here for it. I thought it was a nice look. It was a nice look. Could Paquita have just been the one to could she have just lip synced? Could she have been the one to, I got more emotion from her than I did those two. Never mind. That's not true. I mean, I just could have seen her lip syncing for the crowd. My goodness. That hair. I got Cher too from it. I just think she looks gorgeous. Pink Chidora is next. I didn't do these in order because clearly Visa's sitting right back there. I think Pink's outfit was cute. She was cotton candy, dream supreme. I enjoyed it. It was lovely and light. Visa. Oh, how badly I was so mad that the flowers did not all fall out. I thought this was a serve. I just hate that there was a gimmick and it didn't work. And I was like, ow! And then, mind you, when she was getting back up and the flowers all started falling, I was like, oh no. But I thought it was amazing. I thought it was fire. The hair is everything. It's like, oh my God. That was me when I saw it. Like, oh, this is, oh, come on. Y'all, please watch Drag Race Mexico. Listen. Now, Miss Mama came in the workroom and did Bollywood and saw herself in the bottom too. Ooh, continue. Not my little quick recap of Drag Race Mexico. Bestia is next. This is so cool. I can just hear the music. Loved it. Gorgeous. Somebody's getting water. Yeah, I thought this was about. I was like, okay, she's giving. Yes, Clover. We appreciate the pasties with the cover right where it needs to be, thank God. But I think this dress was gorgeous, and she looked gorgeous. I thought it was gorgeous. It was kind of fierce. It was actually very fierce. Well, the judges had words to say. I didn't appreciate any of it. Well, no, not all, not necessarily. It was just this one right here just does not like Ornella. He does not like Ornella, y'all. Like, I just did not understand the critiques, the commentary coming. I don't. I want to be more respectful, but I'm like, yo, like it was a bunch of you being really weird the whole season, you and your lover. Like I was getting very tired of it. You know, Anna Locking wants to talk about clothes and then get real specific with shit. But then you like Kelly Roller sat there. No shit, Kelly, forgive me for throwing you right into the bus, but beep, beep. It's the Metro card. Sister, it was boo after boo after boo. They sat up here and licked your booty today. And I was gagged. Oh, I've just come to expect it. It's almost, Anna was like, it's just professionalism mixed with naivety. Like, what? Like, what are you talking about? Like, what? What? I wish we could go back to those runways and retalk them again. Huh? Meanwhile, the same critique that you've given her since the beginning. The same critique you've given her since the beginning. You haven't changed it at all. It is so weird for someone to sit there and say something like, we don't know if you just got your foot on the brake or if we just don't understand what you've got going on. And it's just, you know, like a deeper package or something. What? Bullshit. What about Ornella have we not understood? That we haven't gotten from the full package of what was presented on this show. And here's me now being a stan kind of in this situation, so please forgive me. For the Ornella lovers out there, this is for y'all. We had their full health journey, full addiction journey, previous addiction journey from this person. Okay, very much a very calm and cool, level-headed individual throughout the entirety of the performance on the show. We literally know who Ornella is damn near by the end of this. Representation matters, right? Like literally went through their entire history, background, hometown, full on people from the drag lore and trans women out in Spain that she was paying homage to throughout the girl, please. Like her and Paquita were definitely showing their asses this entire season, letting us know who they were. What do you mean? What do you mean you don't know who this is? And if they're on the gas, it's just, what? There has maybe been one or two instances where I just didn't care for her runway. One or two. But like there were many moments where she was given underappreciated applause, in my opinion. The girls are getting mad. I may be talking about your, like, oh, fuck you, Matt. I get it. But like, for me, it just was a rough ride of watching someone with no wins, who deserve wins, get that far up in the competition. And she's still getting the same critique from somebody who just changed his blouse. Like, girl chop. Like, girl chop, Javi. Wildcard, thank you for the super chat. Maddie, like, the way these four drag Kelly's runways in the first 4 episodes, only for them now to say her horrible looks are iconic in the end. How? It was disrespectful, in my opinion, of Ornella's entire journey. Honestly. And everybody else that got dragged on this runway for not being elevated enough. You sent her home for looking a fool. Yet, Bestia was hitting this runway and giving you nothing but icon. You know what I'm saying? And she went home. Please, like, if anybody should be there, maybe Bestia for sure. Like, if anybody, like, I mean, we could talk about Clover not getting no wins or Nella too, but as far as like, not even to read Kelly, it's just if anybody should be up there, Bestia. If anybody should, I would have a completely different take on this finale. That double elimination was absolute garbage, and it changed the show for me. Eliminations were already weird. Conversations were already crazy. But when they decided to send 2 bitches home, and bring back one person. But here's the thing, Marta, that really carries a tune with me. Somebody was terrible as a dancer, Pink Chidora, and won that episode, even with an okay look. Like, no shade to Pink Chidora. That was okay. Masculine? Okay. It was all right. It was all right. And you won that episode, girl. That was a gag. I'll never forget that. I thought that was a throwaway. I said, "Oh, she must be going home soon because they just gave her a little something, something." Because that don't make that don't make not a lick of sense, not a lick of sense. Pink Chidora was even shocked. Oh my God, I won! Had a false confidence. Well, I guess I can just, even though I'm not a good dancer, if I just sell my personality, obviously not, because they sent you home in a 3-way lip sync to a comeback episode like that. Not even one person got to go home because that would have made way more sense. Two. Mm-mm. So yeah, y'all were the main problem of the season, not the queens. No. Kelly and Ornella are obviously not going to be the top two, because then this show would really be on an acid trip. So thank God for that, because I'm not fully prepared. I like just the little grass that you can find growing in the ground or on bushes. So we have a song by Rocio Jurado? Rocio Jurado? Hope so. I know the J's aren't like, y'all don't do Jurado. You don't do it like that. That's American. When we G and Jan Jesus on the main line with the Juzz, okay? Production fixing wins must feel like when you start a new job and all the mid-level managers start gassing you up. Like, what are you planning for me? I agree with Matty. It wasn't the queens. It was just judges. Sparks flew. The belt was removed. Girl, please. Rich. Okay, let's. Rocio Jurado. I got my rolls on today. Sometimes they're not there. I don't know why they're here today. They're there today. All right, let's. This is a beautiful song. It's a really nice song. I'm glad they do ballads at the end, to be honest with you, because I love the emotional runs. It's always a good time. So, nothing will ever compare to season 1. Just flat out that at the end and all of it. Like, they will never compare to that. That was a roller coaster ride. That's it. Roller coaster ride. What I saw was two people who thought they understood the assignment, but then began a emoting session of emotions from their phone. It's like their top 10 favorite emotions or the emojis they're using to. Okay, so I have this thing about parking bark songs where, yes, you need to literally sit in one position. You may move at one point across the stage, but the drama and the dramatics are not necessary unless the artist themselves is known for being dramatic. Then you can do all of that. But if she's not known for being dramatic, it's not that girl. For example, you wouldn't buck to a Sade song. You wouldn't get up there and do too much dancing to a Sade. No, it's a quiet storm. That is you. You give me the sweetest. That is a position. Open arms, close in, position, stay in position, keep it in position. Everything's close, tight. and you move slowly with the audience and you want to give a little cha-cha, like when you're doing "They'll never walk away," like that's what you give, right? If if they were dramatic, then why was I missing that from these two personally? Because to be honest with you, I thought Petita won by default because I thought Vanya was doing something interesting. Vanya to me was swaying a little too much, and it was a little too of this with the song versus it needing to be like, how do I body language this? Que se ho mira, like that, like when we're I don't even know what I said. I probably said nonsense here, but when we're doing something like this and we are conveying, it's not done in a way that we're not doing all that. We're here. I need you to feel me because I'm talking to you, almost like you're on a stage and this is like some sort of like very small Broadway number or off Broadway number. You need, bitch, it needs to be small but impactful. We can see, we can feel. It is conveyed by body language. That's why I love when Paquita performs, because she emotes like nobody's business. That's why I hate when they give her up-tempo songs. Like, no, give that baby a slow number. Give her a slow number. Angeria, perfect example. Give Angeria a Park and Bark. Eat y'all alive. There's some Latrice Royale, Park and Bark legendary queen. Like, we could talk about that whole Kenya Michaels, you make me feel like a Gladys, that baby. Excuse me, Aretha Franklin. Gladys Knight was Dita Ritz. That full moment. Like, she sat there in one position and made a story out of her pregnancy, her fake pregnancy, but you know what I mean? She made a whole story like that. You need to be giving it all here. And then this needs to be the last thing on your mind, but you also need to convey at the same time. So anywho, if I ever do Park and Barks, which I probably will as a piece of cake, y'all know my drag, my numbers will very much be grounded in Sade. So I'm just preparing you for that. If you ever see me in a show and you're like, oh my God, are you going to do a slow number? Yes, because that first number was an up tempo and I want to take a break for the second number. So she's going to be slow. It's going to be some Sade. Get ready. And I will be doing, I've already started. Matthew, I got to be quiet. I have a friend who's working on like 2 wigs for me. And there's one that's supposed to be like this tight, nasty pony that's supposed to give that. Okay, shh. I'm not trying to give you all my stuff away. But yes, I'm working on some looks and some things I'm trying to do. Because yes, I want to do Sade numbers. I'm such a fan. So, and I know all of her songs from front to back. So very much that. Plus, I think it would change up the club too. You know, when you're in there and all of a sudden you hear that little beat, Paradise, feels like you're mine, I'm yours, so far, like para, boom, boom. Oh, baby, yes. Oh, what a life. Oh, I can't wait to do that song. Okay, I'm sorry. Share love you. Oh, I can't wait. Stop. Okay, shh. So we're practicing the back. Anyway, back to this performance and all that jazz and whatever the hell's happening here. I thought Petita was doing a better job for me. Vanya, I was there, but I was like, once she turned around and did her sis, I was like, girl, okay, all right, that's fine. This is it. I thought the lighting was fabulous. I thought it was working for them. That was the person that was working the most. Let me tell you something. If RuPaul's Drag Race ever did 7 whole days, so I'm lost out you. I can't take it, won't take it. Listen, I'm giving you all my love. Can you imagine? And not mark exactly that, and not the Hex Hector or Junior Vasquez beats. Like, I don't understand why they're not getting just the classic numbers. They eat, especially if you put the right girls on there. Pee, honey, pee. All right. There needs to be way more Toni Braxton songs. I'm gonna tell you that. They also could like go into Mariah Carey's like vast library. There's a whole lot of songs that they've been missing, personally. But anywho, when they go to the back of the stage, and I feel like they planned this. I wasn't sure because Petita like turned around and did like a snap. And then she just walked up there and gave us nothing. Like she just walked to the front and then gave us nothing, girl. And then here come Vanya. Vanya then turned around and lit herself on fire. I assumed this was a death note or something. And then I had to look closer. I was like, oh, look at the baby. I thought this was like some sort of How to Train a Dragon, but like, I guess the prequel, and this is Toothless, but you know, make it Chinese to go, since that's how she described her dress, as a to-go plate of sweet and sour pork. Maybe she was thinking of Korean barbecue because it started to be on fire. I didn't know. Remind yourself, this is her Asian fantasy. This is literally what she told us. The sparkler gagged me, but I also was sitting here looking at her like, if you were to light yourself on fire and this were to like flume up, and I also thought to myself, would this be the winning moment in a song? Like, oh my God, she like lit her dragon on fire. I don't know why this didn't impact me as much as I wanted. Yeah. Woo! Listen. No, I already had a lot of those jokes for season 2. I'll keep it cute. I'll keep it cute. Season 2 winner is back. It's that finance meme. To give some very colorful, to not share the dark side of to let them know that they won't face too many Black moments in their life. I'll go ahead and do it. She did blackface before. So yeah, anywho, Sharon is there, and she is presenting the crown and scepter, and you know, you can hear DMX playing in the background. What's my name? She be singing that part extra hard. I'm dark skinned. Wait, all right. The winner is Petita. That's it. Good job. Show's over. Matt, okay. Listen, congratulations. You clearly, if go back to my review when I did the Meet the Queens, I said she was up there with me. So I already had I figured, I was like, okay, no, baby girl's gonna cut up, but it wasn't as impactful. And I think the first run was the best one. The second one, it was like, okay, cool. There was some competition there, but everyone had an idea that Sharon would win it. But with this one, there was just so much competition, and people were really good. And we watched a lot of folks get discarded because they like somebody. Like Petita was really good though. She did compete, yes, with a broken finger too, David. You're right. Like, no, she was good, like, honestly, but it just, there were moments that were unnecessary wins, and there were situations where it just led into some narrative, like people were jealous of her. It's like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, that's not the case. That's not what's going on. Not what's going on. It just didn't feel, it wasn't fun anymore after certain things happened, and it became less fun and less fun. It became more of a, okay, let's see what happens. And then when it was like, oh, a comeback moment, and it's Kelly, and then the following episode, huh? And then the next episode, wait, what? oh, this is what's happening. Okay, cool. I see. So, congratulations to them. This feels exactly the same as Drag Race UK season 3 for me. Yep, exactly the same as Drag Race UK season 3, almost to the tip. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All Stars. Mm-hmm. Now, but season 3 was fine because Raja I was happy for, even though I did want Manila to win. But yes. Yeah. The double elimination ruined it. Yep. Tad, that was it for me. Once that happened, the show was on some weird shit, and I couldn't go with it. I didn't care for the reunion. I didn't care. I was just like, okay, hurry this up, wrap this up. I'm hoping for the best for All Stars. We'll see. We'll see. I saw with Marta Mama talked about the tour, or the hotel tour that's happening. How Kelly isn't on it. You said it was either because she was worried about people being mean, or because there's not enough money, because she already has like a booked gigs or whatever going on. Maybe they don't have any roller skate accessible ramps for her on the tour. Maybe that's what it is. Good luck to everybody on this show. Good luck to all of them. This was tiring. Man, I wanted this to be fun, and it wasn't. Maybe the next season it will be, again, All Stars for España. I'll be excited for, but I don't want to give up on the series. I'm not going to do that, but I just did not like how this went out. This just felt very... Okay, so we knew who was going to win more than less than halfway actually through the season. Maybe episode 5, we were already clear to go. Like, oh, well, we know how this is about to go. And then that third one, it was like, ooh, that fourth just really, it was like, oh, yeah, well, that's a wrap. So, maybe the next time it'll be better. We'll see. Anywho, make sure, once again, don't send hate to anybody on the show, cast, crew, the people behind it. I love sharing this trauma with you. Yes, we trauma bonded over this for sure, because it was Poots McKenzie. It was a gassy leak. Pew, pew, pew. Just terrible. But we still love these queens, support them down. Make sure if you ever see them in the bars, you tip these baby dolls. We've got more franchises to cover. Mexico will be Friday. France is starting this week, so I'll be covering that. Down Under is coming out. I saw that the trailer is dropping. I won't be reacting to it. I'll probably talk about it later in a rant with me tomorrow, because I have that Queen of the Universe rant with me, so I'll probably talk about it there for sure. Well, I'll give you a little run through of what a roster of the things for tomorrow's video. But yeah, I'm boo. That's going to be in one of my least favorite categories of Drag Race seasons. It's going in there with Drag Race Holland and Drag Race Italia. Drag Race Holland more so because I like the cast. I just didn't enjoy decisions and critiques and the brick that was hosting. But yeah, there you go. Everyone, please hit that like button if you dare. You're in for a scare. Yeah, no, Marta, no, this season was terrible. It was terrible. But like, if I were to go through like España, season 1 is in the benchmark of greatest of all time, like of Drag Race franchise seasons. If we were to compare seasons, season 1 is up there in top 10. If I'm gonna just be honest with you, it's in there, maybe top 5. Actually, might be top 10, top 5, something like that. It's up there. Because it was just so good. And every episode was interesting. And there were so many dynamic qualities going on. Dovima was the villain, and I loved it. And then she had her like redemption arc towards the end. And it was like, oh my God, I feel for this person. Like, there was so much complexity happening with everyone. And we were all interested in Carmen, but we also loved Killer Queen and Sagittaria. Like, there was just so much going on with that season. There was just a lot happening. Mind you, we had the Macarena come from that season, which was now on this season. But it's just the way this one went in, it just I would put season 3 in one of the bottom categories. Season 1 for sure is in the top. Season 2 could be somewhere in the middle of all the millions of seasons, but this one's definitely in the dumpster bin. I didn't care for it at all, but not as bad as how season 1 of Down Under is. Season 1 of Down Under is still the worst thing to ever exist, next to Italia season 1, because that was just what it's like, who what I'm sorry, what? She didn't win anything, but we get, oh, okay, you just want to give girls money, maybe even that, I don't know, trips to hotels, shit, I don't know. Anyway, okay, y'all, I'm gonna get back to my day and cleaning this carpet, Mamuchan. Where you at, Baba? Oh, he started using his giant cat condominium or apartment or high rise, I should say. Because remember, I told you on my post, I was like, he's not using it. Oh my God. Today, oh my God, this man was jungle gymming all through this. It was wonderful. I was so happy. Love my baby. Anyway, like button, share, subscribe, drop a tip in my jar if you feel like it. I will see you tomorrow for my rant with me, Queen of the Universe. Why? Is the title of it. Queen of the Universe, why? And other hot topics. Oh, that's going to be a fun time. That's going to be fun. Mel B, I'm going to just tell you, I'm sorry in advance. I'm going to tell you, I'm sorry in advance. I have watched a supercut of all of your critiques this season, and it's not a good look, sis. It's really not. It's you have some explaining to do. You come off like a hater, specifically to Black trans women, but you know, I don't. Anyway, yeah, we can, because I would love to talk about it in depth. I didn't really get to do that on the panel, but I would like to, since it is my favorite RPG of all time next to Final Fantasy VII. There's a new Princess Peach game? Excuse me? I did not hear this. She is my favorite of all time in video game history next to Chun-Li. But Princess Peach is the supreme. Really? I need to go look this up. I saw a picture of her in this like star, and I was like, what the fuck is this? I don't know, but I'm excited. It's in development. So they're gonna. So wait. Oh, I'm gonna start crying. Wait. So you're telling me that they're gonna make a bigger version of the DS game, like a better version of that, like not like where it's based off of music and shit, and it's gonna be actually interesting. Oh my God. And emotions? Please tell me it's not based off of emotions. Wait, what? Okay, I have to go watch. Okay. Anywho, I'll go watch the trailer now. Thanks for tuning in. Love y'all so much. Go watch Marta Mama's videos. Thanks, Marta, for coming through. Take care, everybody. I will see you tomorrow for, that rant with me. Bye. Bye. Listen.
Yeah. Yes, dog. Get that out of here.